All right. This is Apostle Ely. Glad to be here with you guys. I have been trying to get myself prepared. I got my cards. Brother Mario came in first. All right. I got my cards. My new cards are open. And I am excited. Y'all know today is Sagittarius. So guess what? It's a day of power for me in order to manifest. And that's what I've been doing. I had some meetings this morning. Came back, got a little bite to eat. I've been on vacation, but on my vacation, I've been working. I've been getting it together. And I want to say to all of my Patreon family, thank you so much for joining me and supporting me in my Patreon. Those that have not joined the Patreon as of yet, guys, you are missing a treat. Information is there in a diverse way. Those that I also want to thank each and every one that we are also growing in our TikTok family as we're growing, as well as our YouTube family. So I appreciate you guys. I thank you so very much for it. As everybody comes in, remember this, guys, you got to be 18 years or older. Please be 18 years or older. And I want you guys to know I am Apostle Ely. Those are for first timers. I'm the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated. I am excited because I've been doing some work. I got some packages out those. All right, my Cancer and my Gemini is here. Thank you so much. Now let me tell you guys, as you guys are coming in. Now y'all know how I work, okay? Now lately I've been working with this Yoruba Santa. I had it on my altar. I've been doing ceremonies with it. It is working out really good for. Like I said, again, I give you guys information. It's good for protection, setting boundaries, love, for purification, growth, empowerment, and release of emotional pain. All right. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all are intrigued. Those that are tuning in today on my day of power, which is Jupiter ruling my ruling planet, remember to post your zodiac sign, and you must be 18 years old. You are in for such a treat on today, especially when I'm geared up the way that I am. I also want to share with you guys the latest. We did get a lot of your packages out this morning when I had to go into the office and do some meetings, but I did get a lot of you guys packages out, so that's all as well as good. Now, this is the first live. No, I shouldn't say the first live, but I want to share some personal information with you guys, but I also want you guys to understand what it is to be spiritual. I want you to really understand the main purpose of you being a Pisces, a Aries, a Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, Leo, and Cancer. Gemini. You need to understand why you have that energy and how that energy plays a part in your everyday life, how it plays a part in you planning and how you set things up in your life, and how we need to understand that everybody is not compatible to function in the same circle. Doesn't mean you don't have to function, but everybody is not compatible to function in the same circle. Let me also say this. This is why there are so many different traditions, because what may be good for one person's energy may be very bad for another person's energy. And this is why you hear people saying things like find your tribe, or find people that resonate. They use certain terms like resonate. Those people that you vibe with. This is where your energy feels more comfortable with. A lot of you guys don't understand that a lot of times you try to make people bad when your energy is too sensitive for their aggressive energy, or your energy is too passive for their assertive energy, or your energy is too slow for their rapid energy. It's all about it's like if you go to the rapids and you like a lot of turbulence, or I got friends that love roller coasters. That ain't for me. Only thing I want to go that fast is in a car and in the spirit world. Other than that, I ain't trying to do all that. But there are people that like the adventure of danger. That ain't for everybody. It don't make things. I want us to get to the maturity of understanding everybody ain't for everybody. And instead of being offended with other people, you can actually understand, like, you know what? I don't like, just like me, I don't prefer spicy food. But that doesn't make it wrong. I didn't see him. Um, and a lot of times when people, and let me tell y'all something, whether grown people want to admit it or not, there's a lot of people that do things that are wrong, but they do it to seek attention. They're not trying to help. They're not trying to educate. They desire attention. They want the eyes of the people or the eyes of the subject matter about them. Well, this is the day for you. This is an excellent day. That if you wanted it to be about you, this is the day to have it to be about you. Now, what we're doing today, because Jupiter rules, y'all know I'm with the stuff now. Jupiter rules today, and in Jupiter, which is Sag and Pisces, today is Thursday. This is about growth, expansion. It touches and influences financial, commercial world we inhabit. It infiltrates the judicial system, the institutions that keep our society running smoothly, and it is influenced by the element of earth. Come on here, somebody. Now, the reason, these are the cards that I'm reading off. The 72 names of God. Okay? Now, why is this important? Because we're going to talk about this in a minute. 2 Samuel 12, 4 through 7. And the reason I say this is because no matter how many people want spiritual help, they're not spiritual. They're not mature. No matter how many people want spiritual power, they are not concerned about learning that tradition. They're not concerned about learning that craft. They are not concerned about the rules and regulation that go along with that. They want what they want, and that's fine too. But there comes with responsibility not knowing the rules and regulations. Now I want to start here, 2 Samuel 12, 4 through 7. And here's Nathan the prophet talking to Daniel. And he said, there came a traveler unto a rich man, and he spared to take one of his own flock and his own herd to dress for the wayfaring man that was to come unto him. And he took the poor man's lamb and dressed it for the man that was come to him. And the Bible said in verse 5, and David's anger was greatly kindled against the man. And he said unto Nathan, as the Lord liveth, the man that have done this thing shall surely die. And he shall restore the lamb fourfold, because he did this thing, because he had no pity. And verse 7 says, and Nathan said unto David, thou art the man. Thus saith the Lord God of Israel, I anointed you king over Israel, and I delivered thee out of the hands of Saul. Verse 8 says, and I gave thee thy master's house and thy master's wives into thy bosom. My God. And gave thee the house of Israel and the house of Judah. And if that had not been too little, I would moreover have given thee such and such a thing. Wherefore hast thou despised the commandment of the Lord, to do evil in his sight? And thou have killed Uriah the Hittite with the sword, and thou have taken his wife to be thy wife, and have slain him with the sword of the Amorites. And the reason why that was a big deal, because these Amorites were the enemies of God. So David not only took the wife of somebody that was serving him, he also took and allowed his own servant to die by the enemies of God. It's trifling. The reason why I want to talk about that, my subject is me standing in the need. Because when David heard the story about what had happened, when he was given a parable, his judgment was very harsh. But when David found out that it was about him, he changed. And I want to tell you that want to practice spirituality, no matter what your faith is, no matter what your belief is. You cannot be the type of person, when it's your child, you got one set of scriptures. And when it's somebody else's child, you got another set of scriptures. When you are a Tata and a Babala, or whatever concepts that your particular tradition goes by, When it has something to do with you, you have grace and mercy. But when it has something to do with somebody else, you have a harsh judgment. Are y'all hearing me real good? These are the people that try to practice spirituality and they do not have a heart of fairness. Because as long as it's not them, they can speak and they can say certain things. And then they ask for certain things. Let me tell you this. Galatians 6. I ain't gonna hold you long, because I know where some of y'all just want to get to the get there. But I'm gonna tell you, if you are up under somebody and you're training in your spirituality, you better understand that these are universal laws. These are not Apostle Eli's ideas. These are universal laws. You reap what you sow. Whether you the king or you the peasant. Galatians, the 6th chapter, verse 1. It says this, brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, that is the key word, ye that which are spiritual, restore such a one in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, if thou also be tempted. Bear ye one another's burden, so to fulfill the law of Christ. For if a man thinketh of himself to be something, then he is nothing, and he deceiveth himself. Now, the reason why some of us cannot do our shadow work, the reason why some of us cannot practice true spirituality, the reason why many of us do not walk in a true place of power, because when you look at the world, you see them, you don't see yourself. I am a mere reflection of my brothers and sisters. When I deal with people, I always consider myself. If I minister to somebody, if I do some work for somebody, I always consider if that was my mother, if that was my sister, if that was my child. See, you handle things very different when you consider yourself. This is why the Bible said, do unto others as you have others do unto you, in hopes that when you look at yourself, that you would do certain things to yourself that you may do to somebody else. The same thing the Bible says to people about husband. If you wouldn't beat your own body, don't beat your wife. When you are truly operating in spirituality and all right, Aries is in the house. When you understand that we are all connected, it is a universal energy. It is a universe. See, even when I bring judgment down on my adversaries, I understand that I'm still connected to them. In order for my word to come to pass in their life, I have to have a connection. This is why I give people chances after chances, because I want people to have mercy on me. Because there was a time in my life I was ignorant. There was a time in my life I was growing. There was a time in my life I was developing. So therefore, I give out certain graces. Because some of you say, you know what, if that was me, I would do this. If I had your power, if I had your authority, if I had your talent, if I had your abilities, if I had your position, I would have did this and this. Because they don't realize that you are also connected to all these people that you say you don't like. We're all created in his image and after his likeness. I don't care what your tradition is, whether it's Santeria, I don't care if it's Palo, I don't care if it's Ifa, I don't care if it's Christianity, I don't care if it's Muslim. Each aspect also teaches each person, even Buddhism, being a Buddhist, it still teaches that the oneness. We are all divinely what? Connected. If you're going to truly practice spirituality, when you get out here and you want to hex somebody, you want to curse somebody, and you want all this bad stuff to happen to certain people because of how you feel about you, I want to ask the question, if that was you in the hot seat, how would you want them to handle or consider you? And if you feel that the judgment that you would render on that individual would be the same if it was your mother, if it was your child, if it was your sister, then my brother or my sister do it. Because that's you being fair. I know how I would feel if somebody broke in my house. So therefore, if I broke in somebody else's house, I know how they feel. I don't have to ask them how they feel. I know how to consider if that was me in a situation, a financial situation, what I want everybody to know. I know I don't like people in my business. When I'm asking you, brothers and my sister, is this. It's me. When you as a Gemini, you as a Pisces, you as a Libra, you as an Aquarius, you as a Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Leo, You have your particular energies, and everybody got their particular hang-ups. When you think about this, when you get ready to pray your next prayer, and you want that position, you need to consider that in order for you to be granted that position, somebody else got to lose it. I'm not telling you not to do it, but I want you to be fair enough to know that when you get that position, somebody else might want that position you sitting in. And they not the devil when they come for that same position that you prayed and asked for. Because a lot of times when we're doing our spiritual work, we only look at it from our aspect of what we want, which is a narrow vision. Let me tell you something. This is good counsel. At the end of the day, it's your life, sir. It's your life, ma'am. You do it however you want to do it. I'm just letting you know there's some universal laws that we all must consider, and we're all connected. And when you're doing your work and you're trying to render judgment and you feel that that man or that woman have done you so unrighteously, you have to consider when God brings judgment, the Spirit going to deal with all the facts, not what you put on the table. I had a young lady that did cast a spell on a man that didn't want her. She ensnared him with a working. But the man ended up cheating on her. She feel like the man did her wrong and she need to pay. But you, first of all, you got him in the wrong way. I got a saying in my church. You got to be 18 years or older to be on my live. Only grown folks are allowed on my live because I talk to grown people. Grown people make decisions for themselves. And I had this young lady tell me, and she came in, she was upset about what was going on in the relationship. I said, the problem is you want to use your whole skills to get him, but you want to use Jesus to keep him. If it start out wrong, it's going to end up wrong. A lot of times when we are out here, and I'm not saying you not hurt my brother, I'm not saying you not hurt my sister, but what I am saying, be honest about how you got where you got. Be honest about what kind of energy, what's going on while you in the position you in. Are y'all hearing me? So when you do your spell, when you curse, when you hex, when you jinx, when you do what you do, when you ask for judgment, understand that the universe of God, masculine energy and feminine energy, they know the truth. They know the reality of your energy. They know that the Aries was pushing her way. They know that the Taurus was being stubborn. They know that the Gemini was being two-faced. They know that the Cancer was being too sensitive. They know the Leo was being self-centered. They know that the Virgo was being too controlling. They know that Libra was manipulating. They know that the Scorpio was being deceitful. They know that Sagittarius was running their mouth too much. Come on here. They know that Capricorn was being petty. They know that Aquarius was saying F all of y'all. They know that Pisces had their head in the cloud and weren't paying attention. See, they not only know your dark side, they know your light side. And they understand how you got in a position. The point, what I'm trying to tell you, you need to know how you got there. If you are spiritual, or you truly spiritual, then you need to take responsibility how you played a part. How you, before you do what David did. David did not know that Nathan the prophet was talking about him. He knew, all he saw was, oh, this man was wrong. This man was rich. He had everything he needed, and he gonna take from the poor. How many times we done that? How many times in your life that you have walked into a situation being greedy, and then you made certain decisions, and then other people suffer loss, but you didn't care because it wasn't you? I don't go around cursing people because I have the power to bless and curse. I don't go around hexing people because I know how to do it. I don't go around bringing forth judgment or death on people because I have the skill and the talent. I render. Libra is about justice, fairness, balance. When you are living your life, I'm still sir. I'm still ma'am. Not telling you what to do. Because we're going to do some money work today. But I want you to understand, what you cannot do is act ignorant. How you play a part in your own chaos. How you play a part in your own lack and unhappiness. Now, this is the part where everybody that claims to be spiritual, don't matter your denomination, doesn't matter your tradition. This is the part everybody want to skip over until they get into a situation. Because when now you asking for mercy for all the dirt that your child undone, Because I listen at people when they talking about other people's children. Oh, they can go in. But when it comes to their child, then they start coming up with other terminology and other synonyms. See, when it's somebody else's child, they in jail. But when it's your child, oh, they incarcerated. Oh, they're going away on vacation. You find a way to find something differently to say about your own versus when it comes to somebody else's. Have that same energy. If it was your child, if it was your mama, your brother, your sister, and if that's how you roll, then that's just how you roll. But if you got a different way that you measure things, depending on who, people, places, and things, then you need to deal with some of that hypocrisy in your spirit. You need to deal with some of that hypocrisy and that contradiction in your own soul. Because when it comes down to you, you want people to be fair with you. You want people to be fair with your mama, your child, your this, your that. But you ain't fair. Let me tell you something. I often tell you guys, it's me. Every time I get in the pulpit, every time I preach, every time I get on fair, it's not about you. The word comes to me first. Hello, baby. Good day to you too. My Aquarius gonna come here. It is not me getting on here throwing off on nobody. Because let me explain this to you. Because yesterday, that could have been me. Tomorrow, that could be me. I always consider myself. Because I don't care how much somebody know. I don't care how much the spirit is with you. I don't care how much you know about magic and magic. You still got to go through your own trials and your own tribulations. We all come here to do a work on earth. We all got different purposes, but nevertheless, we got a purpose. Okay? Let me tell you something. When people, I got spiritual people on TikTok that are doing spiritual work on me right now. Okay? You know why I ain't mad with them? Because I done did spiritual work on other people. If you can pray on somebody, somebody can pray on you. If you can speak a word on somebody, somebody can speak a word on you. If you can reverse work on somebody, somebody can do it to you. Don't be a hypocrite. Don't be the type of player, now that the referee ain't calling the plays you want to hear, now all of a sudden he or she ain't no good. Now, if you read Psalm 109 on somebody, know that somebody else can read that on you. If you read Psalm 55 and 54 on somebody, remember, somebody can do that to you too. Remember, if you can put somebody in a pot, because I got a pot out there in my house. I have a destruction pot that I have, a cauldron that I put my adversaries in, and I forget about them. It's so strong, I can't keep it in my house, so I keep it on the outside. All right? But my point is, I'm very selective about who I place in that pot. I make sure I done gave them opportunities after opportunity after opportunities to get it right. Once I put them in there, it is what it is. Because I want somebody to give me that same grace. If I did something wrong, give me a chance to correct my behavior or my attitude or my position. Remember, the same measure of judgment you put out, come back to you. Those are universal laws. I don't care what you don't have to believe in. What goes around comes around. You don't have to believe in any of that. But live long enough and watch. What you put out, you cheated on somebody, somebody cheated on you. You steal from somebody, somebody steal from you. It always have a way of coming back. So I'm just here to tell you on today, we're going to do some money work. I told you, I don't tell people how to live their life. I'm just not going to let you come on my live and play crazy. Jupiter is about money, prosperity, legal matters, and luck. On today, because it's my day of power, and every Sagittarian, Pisces, and if you got Saturn in your moon, you got Saturn, not Saturn, but you have Sagittarians in your moon, or Sagittarian as a rising sign, or somewhere in your chart. This is the Jupiter influence. It's about money. It's about prosperity, legal matters, and luck. And that's what we're going to rock and roll on today. And I am burning Yoruba right now, but now I'm about to burn some of this money and sense. Because when I read for you today, I want you to pay attention to how your money flows. I want you to pay attention to how you handle money. And when money come in, when you get lucky, do you squander it? And guess what? I'm talking to anybody and everybody, young or old, as long as you're 18 years or older. You better stop looking at what's going on in Charles Weaver house. And you better start looking at yourself. Because what some of you don't realize, that you're going to get left behind standing right there in the midst. Because you're not doing the necessary work on yourself. And you making everything that's going on about everybody else than yourself. I don't care, even if I'm ministering to somebody and it's a negative read, I still consider myself. Because I can still grow from it. I preached a message years ago. You can learn a lot from a dummy. Y'all watch the commercial, the Crash Dummies? Look what happened with them when they're going 45 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour. What can happen to them? See, them dummies going to be able to get out that car. You, on the other hand, you might not come out there walking. You might not come out there talking. You might not come out there with all your limbs. So you can learn a lot from somebody else's mistake. Huh? Don't worry about how racist somebody is. Learn from it. So you don't go out and discriminate against somebody else because you make more money. Because discrimination is discrimination. Are y'all hearing me? We can learn a lot if we start considering. If that was my mama, if I was on TikTok and I was ministering to people and I was sharing my gift with other people, would I want somebody to treat me like that? Good afternoon to you too, sweetie. All right. Would I want somebody to handle me like that? If somebody didn't like what I was doing, what would I want them to do if that was me? If I didn't like something somebody else was doing, you know what? I would interfere. I keep it moving. Whatever type of energy you bring, you get. That's what a lot of people don't want to listen to. You want to be able to do stuff to people and have no repercussion. That ain't true spirituality. Anybody truly spiritual know that energy cannot be destroyed. Anything that's going on in your life, you created. You're not a victim. You're the creator. You're not a victim. You're the initiation. Huh? You know what you done. And stop trying to play crazy. All right, guys. We're getting ready. I had to put my new cards on my altar. We're dealing with finances, and we're burning my money, my recipe of money incense. Those that have my money incense can tell you about my money incense. I have people using money incense to get raises. I have them using it to win lawsuits. I have people use my money incense. Some of them play the numbers. I have quite a few testimonies with those that play numbers and they gamble. All right, Cancer. And Brother Mario is going to read for you. We're going to smoke this. When I tell you guys about having a financial blessing, having a financial blessing is very, very different than being a steward over that blessing when it comes. You the one left up how you handle that. All right? Don't say you behind in your bills when you have messed and spent your money in places and in ways you ain't had no business. All right? Be wise with the financial blessing. But Brother Mario, you ready? When he get ready, he gonna those that Cash App. If you want a Cash App, you want to gift Apostle Ely, and I will turn these cards for you. Those that have been in my live before, you know the level of my accuracy in my readings. And those that also know that I have enough wisdom to know how much to say, because your business is not for everybody, but you will know exactly what I'm talking about. All right? I do destiny readings. What that means is I look into your shadow self, the real you, the dark side of your energy, and find out what your real purpose is and what's really going on. All right? Hey, I'm here. I'm new here. Thank you for joining us. Post your zodiac sign. All right. Brother Mario is here. All right. We're waiting on him to pick somebody. Post your zodiac sign, and I will start. Somebody posted Cancer. We can start with the Cancer on a Thursday about the money. Virgo. Okay, the Virgo coming in. Make sure you guys are cash apping or gifting. Brother Mario pick one so we can start. Let me see if he don't pick somebody. Nope, he ain't picked nobody yet. I'm waiting on him. What? I don't see nobody you pick. That's our church administrator. Waiting on him. Just post your zodiac sign. He'll pick him up, and then I'm gonna start. We burning my money incense. What? Something going on. We waiting on him, y'all. Keep posting your zodiac sign if you want me to flip cards for you. Post your zodiac sign. All right, Cancer. There she go back again. We're going to read for this Cancer because I don't know what's going on with Brother Mario. I'm going to read for Thick Versa. Vera. Thick Vera. We're going to read for this Cancer. Okay, Cancer. Vera the Cancer. All right, here we go. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. What is it that Vera needs to know? What's in the dark, bring it to the light. Vera the Cancer, show me what is going on with Vera the Cancer. O ancestors, hear me as I call to thee, hearken unto me. Come here and open my eyes that I may see into the dark. Show me that which is in the dark, that Thick Vera the Cancer needs to know. Hearken unto me and bring it to pass. Here we go. Brother Mario said they're not letting him post. This is your first card, Cancer. Let's see what's going on. Va-Mem Bet. With this name, I purify the waters of the earth and awaken the forces of healing and immortality, which is talking about you. This particular read right here is already setting up about certain things about cleansing. Y'all know that Cancers carry vibration. There's some healing also going on, not completed, but going on with this particular Cancer. This is your second card. Mem Zadek Resh. Cancer, your second card is, I perceive the balance and harmony that fills all creation, especially in hardship, challenges, and tests that I now face throughout life. With the power of this name, I arose the strength to pass all these tests, to rise to a higher level of being, and to gain the joy and fulfillment that accompanies true spiritual transformation. Cancer is saying, I unlock the chains of ego and I achieve freedom. There's some healing, but also you're right now, whatever, I don't know you, you don't know me, but you're going through some challenges, but it's really, the purpose of the challenge is about your transformation for you to deal with your ego more, but it's talking about you going through a true spiritual transformation. And it's talking about you also being elevated by whatever this challenge is, by if you do what you need to do, your healing work and purifying your waters and not allowing your challenge or your test to consume your life, you will actually come out on the best side of this, because it's talking about balance and harmony. Then your third card, Cancer, is this. This is your third card. Aleph Yud Ayin. By meditating on this name, I gain control over the power of time in my life. Instead of constantly demanding more of tomorrow, I appreciate what I have and what I am. What I have and what I am right now. Cancer, you're not trying to be somebody else. You appreciate who you are, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the in-between. False and self-seeking exceptions are cast out. This is talking about you already going through this right now, Cancer. But what I have some cleansing, a cleansing bath on my website. But I also want to encourage this particular Cancer to do a roll opening and some high John. I have that as well. This will work out really good for this cancer, because this cancer right now going through a healing process. But what this cancer don't need to do is get caught up in the actual test. Understand what the test was there, the challenge was there for, and grow from it and move from it. Now that's where the struggle gonna come in. You got to learn how to grow from it and move from it, and not allow it to have a narrative in your life. All right? Next, we're going to do with this. Virgo, thank you for letting me read you in front of everybody. Alexis, we're going to burn some more money incense. We want to see some prosperity going on here. Alexis, thank you so much. I hope you take my advice. If you have not subscribed to my Patreon, it's only $5 a month. And I have a lot of information on my YouTube. And I have my website up there that you can get information from. All right. Alexis, 3518 Virgo. Let's see what's going on with this Virgo. Ebasa. Nandereyoko rabashe. Iandereyoko sai. Rabase. Iandereyoko. Hear these words which I speak. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. What is it that this Virgo needs to be paying attention to? What is it that this Virgo needs to be paying attention to? Bring it to the light of my eyes. Show yourself strong and reveal to me. Ancestors, show me what's going on with this Virgo. Here we go, Virgo. All right. Virgo. Alexis, this is your first card. Let's see what's going on. What's in the dark, bring it to the light. Samet Yud Tet. I free myself from all selfishness, envy, anger, self-pity by rejecting these negative temptations. I am free to invoke this name, thereby igniting the power of miracles in my life. Virgo, you know this you. Now, first of all, let me say this with the Virgo. This is why this is important to this Virgo right here. What's going on with you now is this is the dark aspect of Virgo. Now, a lot of people, Virgo is about things being placed in order. That energy is also about nervousness. When a Virgo is not certain about tomorrow, then Virgo begins to worry. When Virgo is not in control, that's why Virgos have issues with control, because they don't trust. Earth signs have issues of trusting. So they feel better if they're doing it or they're the one in control of it, okay? But what it's saying, you have to reject those feelings. You have to reject those ideas, because there's some miracles that are trying to take place in your life that have nothing to do with what you got going on. There's some things that the spirit is trying to manifest in your particular life, in your particular situation. Now, miracles are things that defy nature. I don't know you, you don't know me. There's some things that God's trying to defy nature and allow you to experience something. Let's see what the second card is talking about, Virgo. Nun mem mem. The whispers of my soul and divine counsel of the light are heard loud and clear. Listen to this, Virgo, what it's saying. I know what I have to do, and I am willing and prepared to do what it takes to get her done. Did you hear me, Virgo? You know what to do. You got a strategy. You know how. All right, Taurus, thank you for joining us. But it's also saying you actually know what to do. So this spiritual part, what I'm asking, I'm talking about, you actually know how to go in, and it's talking about your soul. So in your divine connection. Now, I'm going to also say this to this Virgo. You need to connect with Mother Earth, because Virgo is Mother Earth. The more you connect with nature, the more balanced you're going to be. Not only with yourself, but people, places, and things. Are you hearing me? This is why when you pray prayers and you're out of balance, this is why you try to take so much control. What you want to do with this reading is release the stress. You need to take a cleansing. Get out of nature. Now this is, here it come, Virgo. We're talking about money. Virgo is the squeezer of the money. Yud Resh Tav, tithing and meditating upon this sequence of letters removes the dark force presence from my earnings, its destructive influence in my life. The light is now my silent partner. I am surrounded with endless blessing and protection. It is my partner made in heaven. Now see what's going to happen, Virgo? If you do your shadow work, this is what is called the shadow work, and it comes with your finances. If you do the shadow work on your finances, relinquish the control, get into balance, and start sharing money, so resources. It ain't got to necessarily be money, but resources without control. This is going to be the clincher for you, Virgo. Virgo want to know where every dollar, every penny, every nickel, every quarter. My mama Virgo, so you can't play with me. They want to, my mom used to give me money and say, this is for emergency only. Virgo gives purpose to resources. A lot of people dislike Virgo, but Virgo will bring order and structure in your life. This is why this energy. But in this particular case, you want to relinquish, you want the abundance. What this energy is telling me is they want you to not walk in scarcity. They want you to walk in abundance. And the only way that a Virgo gonna get abundance is Virgo got to relinquish certain control. Okay? I have my money blessing on there, but Virgo, I would do a cleansing bath, and then I would do a roll opener, and then I would do money work in that order. And I will work with Psalms 112 and 113. All right. Let's see who's next. I'm feeling this. That Virgo got me going. I'm burning Yoruba Santa. Okay, and then I'm burning my money incense. It's Thursday. Jupiter, Sag, all about that money. One thing I can do, I can handle and make some money. I can make a bomb, find some money. That's it. Psalm 112, 113. And they said, you know what to do. No, God bless you. Thank you for allowing me to read for you in front of everybody. I appreciate it. You guys have not subscribed to my Patreon? All right. As you post, Cash App. All right. We're going to do Scorpio. All right. I like Scorpio because I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart. Let's find out what's going on. All right. Smoke the cards with this money incense. Ooh, on my eyeball. And let's read for Dejar. We're just going to say Maria, the Scorpio. Maria, the Scorpio. Hear these words which I speak. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. Ebasa, Rabashi, Nandedidio Kosaya. I know that it's some spiritual people on my live. Ebasa, practitioners. Iandedidio so Rabashi. Inanda Babasata. Rabashi. Iando Bobohosata. Iandedidio Kosaya. But let these people know this is the real thing before they run up on my work. All right, let's see. What's in the dark? Bring it to the light for Maria the Scorpio. What is going on? What is it that this Scorpio needs to be paying attention to? Show me. Reveal it to my sight. Right now. Okay, Maria. Got me speaking in tongues, sweetie. Let's find out what's going on with this Scorpio. Marie, the Scorpio. All right, come on here. Thank you guys for the Cash Apping. Thank you guys for subscribing to my YouTube page and joining my Patreon. This is your first card, Marie, the Scorpio. Pei Va Yud. It says, I remove the allure and the power of the world controlling idols by invoking this name. Anger is purged from my heart, okay? My happiness and peace of mind are generated from within. Scorpio, do not get unsettled. Now, let me explain this to Scorpio, but this Scorpio in particular. What Scorpio needs to understand, by being ruled by Mars and Pluto, your whole thing is about your energy is about transformation. It is about dealing with secret and dark emotions. And right now, it is telling me about you with controlling, being a form of manipulation. You need to not be allured to use your power or your energy to gain control. And you need to do some heart work, not allowing anger. because it's talking about my happiness and peace of mind is not about other people. It comes from within. When you make your happiness, Scorpio, about other people, this is why your anger is kindled against other people. When your happiness is about how you contain the waters in your life. This is your second card, Scorpio, Marie. Mem Chet Yud. My own being is illuminated beautifully. Suffice with the Creator's radiance. Everyone around me sees the positive, beautiful aspects of my true self, opposed to the distorted and dark image projected by my ego. Now, you know this is talking to you, Scorpio. This is giving me an idea of what's going on. Your transformation is not about other people. Your transformation is about you. Whatever is going on in that cocoon is about the caterpillar, not the outside world. This is when you are going through what you're going through, it is preparing you to go through your transformation and your purging. This is when people don't realize, when you deal with the dark emotions in your life, the dark aspect of your shadow self, this is where light is generated from darkness. What you're going through is going to bring on more positive energy, more wisdom, more knowledge, and prosperity. Your third card, Scorpio. Hey, hey, hey. With this divine energy of this sequence of letters, I connect with the power of the ancient high priest of the temple to heal. Listen to this, Scorpio. To heal all areas of my life, including health problems, financial problems, and relationship conflict. Scorpio, it's time to do your dark shadow work. I got some cleanser on there. I would advise you to actually do some reversal, removing this negative energy from around you. But I also would do some road opener and some love work. I have some love incense that I also have there. I would encourage this particular Scorpio to do some, if they have some hyssop, do some Psalm 51. Psalm 51 will really help you go through your transformation a lot smoother. All right, y'all know how to get my attention. Cash App, you know how to, come on, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Get Apostle Eda's attention. All right, who's up next? I think I got me a Sag. Yeah, Angelica Jones. All right, let me burn some more money incense. Y'all know how to get my attention. Angelica Root. The angel root. Let's see what's going on with this Sag. Yes, let me smoke these cards. Oh, I might have to let me smoke some more. That last read got some stuff going on. And let me say this before I read for the Sagittarian. If you're going to read for people, make sure that, and you're reading for multiple people, make sure you're disconnecting yourself from the energy of the last read before you mess around and give the wrong reading to the wrong person. If you are truly gifted to connect with people. But if you just flipping cards, this don't pertain to you because you just flipping cards and reading cards. Okay, here we go. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. That which is in the dark concerning Angelica, the Sagittarian. What is it going on in the darkness that needs to be brought to the light concerning this Sagittarian? That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. That which is in the dark going on with this Sagittarian. Hear my words, fulfill my desire. Hear my words and bring that which is in the dark. What is it that this Sagittarian needs to be focused on? What's in the dark, bring it to the light. What's in the dark, bring it to the light. Okay, Sagittarian, one more turn and here we go. All right. Let's see what's going on with Sag. All right, here we go, Sag. Your first card. Angelica, the Sagittarian, your first card right here. Lamed, hey. With this name, I will dream truthfully. My soul ascends to safe and loving places during the night. This is talking about out-of-body experiences that are going on. I will awake each night, recharged, reinvigorated, renewed in body and spirit, and wiser. This is some shadow work. Let's see what's going on. They're talking about certain things being revealed to you in your dream world that are going to manifest. Let's see what's going on. Peva Yud. I remove the allure and the power of worlds controlling idols by invoking the power of this name. Anger is purged from my heart. My happiness and peace of mind are generated from within. Sad, there's something going on regarding interactions with people that if you don't watch it, you're going to let them, and I'm a Sagittarian too, so you can't lie to me. When we can't have our way, we are some obnoxious people. This should not allow, you should not allow other people and I'm going to say it like this, their lack of intelligence to disturb you to the point that you get so upset that it disturbs your happiness and your peace. Your third card, Sag, is this. Let's see what's going on. Nun Tav He. When I need to tell the truth, this name gives me the courage to open my heart before I open my mouth. Sag, what's going on? Is you going off on people? There's a steady stream. All right, let's go on. And when I need to hear the truth, it gives me the strength to open my ears and close my mouth. Now, let me tell you something, Sag. One Sag to the next. You got to be able to embrace the truth that you speak, even when it's reflected back to you. We love to tell other people the truth. We like to hear, we like to talk to ourselves, but when the truth comes from other people, we don't want to listen to them. We only accept our truth. They're talking about you need to be able to open up your heart and be able to allow that mutual relationship of energy exchange. That's what's going on. If I was you, I would actually, you need to read Psalm 23. Psalm 23 and Psalms 1. Psalms 1 and Psalms 123. And I do have some High John the Conqueror and some money incense on my website that will work for you. But you need to cleanse. But I still see good stuff happening for you because this Sagittarian carries a lot of luck, a lot of advancement. But you cannot allow your anger to mess up your peace because then you're going to get sidetracked. All right, let's see who next. Will there be one? Will there be one? Okay, guys. Post your zodiac. And Angelica, where you at? Where you at? Let me tell y'all something. I ain't gonna tell you something that ain't going on in your life. You ain't got a lot going on. I can't tell you what ain't there. Oh, all right. That's it. Ain't nobody posted your zodiac? Don't be afraid. You want to know the truth. Truth will set you free. They say, I thought you were doing money. I am doing money. I'm burning money incense right now. Make sure you get financially blessed as I read for you. All right. Let me see here. I'm trying to delete this. Okay. In my... What time did I start? Huh? Okay. Listen, guys. Now, thank you for joining. Listen. Use my money incense. Now, what I'm doing, I'm going to give you this little quick tutorial. I have my website on my on parchment paper. I do this for some of my clients, and I like working with parchment. This particular parchment is green. Green represent. Can I have it? You have to post your zodiac sign, Cash App, or what is it? Gift. If you gift, Cash App, post your zodiac sign. And what I do, this is green parchment paper. I place this on here, and then I place this up under, and I pray over it. Like I told you guys, I use Psalm 112 and 113. I pray over this. I have some oil that I anoint with this because it is Thursday. Let me tell y'all some good herbs to work with on Thursday. On Thursday, anise, dandelion, sage, nutmeg, clove, honeysuckle, hyssop, maple, and fig is good herbs to use on today. I got my own blend, and I got my Sagittarian oil. Who is this? Is this thing working? All you got to do is post your zodiac sign. And then what you do is, I anoint. Now remember, my oil has already been sitting on my altar, so it is full of energy. So as I anoint this like this, then I have some, all right, Libra, we're going to go with Libra, because I thought they were, go ahead and pull a Libra up. And I'm going to do that, and that's going to be my last read. And I'll be back on later. Brother Mario, I need you to go ahead and order those cards for me. See how much that. And then what I do, Libra, we're going to read for you. And that's going to be it. And see right here, this is how I do it. And then I place this on one of my sigils that I have already consecrated to energize. And then what I do, I place it on the incense. Take a scoop of your incense. You don't need much, y'all. You don't need much. My fellow Libra. And you place the incense on top of the parchment. You've already prayed. You already petitioned. Now this to bring in success and business and money to my website. You can use your business. I do it for people business cards. I do it for people personal finances. It also protects my incense also protects your finances from being jinxed, hexed, or cursed. And you can do it for your monies, for saving monies. You can do it for a plethora of things. All right, we're going to do Libra. And I thank you guys for watching. And I'm put a little year of Santa on that too. Because keep them haters off my website. People be jealous. Be trying to slow up my process. All right, now I'm going to smoke the cards and we're going to read for Libra. Consuela. Is that what that is? Consuelo. The Libra. Consuelo the Libra. All right, come on, Consuelo. I like that. Hear these words which I speak. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. Reveal and bring it to my sight. That which is in the dark concerning this Libra. That which is in the dark concerning this Libra. Show me, what is it that this Libra needs to be paying attention to? What is it that this Libra needs to be paying attention? Ancestors, open my eyes that I may see in the darkness and bring it to the light. What is it that this Libra needs to be paying attention to? Bring it to my sight. Okay, Libra, here we go. Libra, hello, thank you for joining us. Our last read is Libra. Your first card, Libra. Samek Yud Tet. I free myself from all selfishness, envy, anger, self-pity by rejecting negative temptation. Libra, it's time to reject this air element, cardinal energy. I am free to invoke this name, thereby igniting the power of miracles in my life. I'm going to say this to this particular Libra. There is certain things that are trying to defy nature to work in your behalf. But you cannot be tempted to be petty. You cannot be tempted to be deal with envy, any type of emotional temptation. I'm going to say this to this Libra. Look at your second card. This card says Chet Bet Va. It said, I evoke the memories of loved ones who have passed on. I see them surrounded with light of this name. I meditate to elevate their souls to higher levels in the spiritual world. I open to receive their guidance and support. Anytime this card comes up, it is ancestor. You need to feed your ancestors. I don't know your spiritual practice. I don't know what working that you do, but it is coming up strong. There's certain miracles. There's certain things that are trying to defy nature. And your ancestors are behind, and they're trying to guide and support this effort. And what needs to be done is that you need to strengthen them. I have some ancestor incense on my website, and you need some High John. This Libra, this is what's going on. Your third card. I need to be painfully honest. I acknowledge every person and a group of people that stir up feelings of anger, envy, malice, total disgust, and any combination thereof. With this name, I have the power to drop poisonous negative feelings that exist inside of me. This is the second time this coming up about negative feelings and dealing with temptation, Libra. Do this cleansing. This is shadow work. This is what they want you to pay attention to. Do not let these feelings or what you're going through or dealing with keep you from receiving what the ancestors are trying to manifest in your life. Whatever is going on, it is talking about defying nature. There's something that it's like the Bible we used to say in the church, he gonna make a way out of no way. It's one of those kind of situations that's going on. Where there's no door, he gonna create one. Where there's no road, he gonna create one. This is what's trying to happen in your life. All right. Now let me say this. I know some of y'all pay attention and some of y'all don't. If you know so much, your life and your relationship with people, places, and things should be better. Never say what you've heard before. Never say what you know. When you do not know how to be, you're quite so welcome. When you don't know how to deal with the energy of other people, and that you got to go out your way to lie on your brothers and sisters, and when it comes to situations, you don't consider if that was you, how would you feel, how would you think, or how would you like to be handled? You have an immaturity issue going on. When you lack immaturity, you do not need to be doing spiritual work for other people. People are going to be people wherever you go. There's every Gemini, every Sagittarius, you're going to have to, these energies ain't going to change. There's nothing new under the sun. If you have not learned how to deal with these energies, you do not need to be praying for people. You do not need to be counseling people. And neither do you need to be taking advice from people because you're not stable. This is why I tell people you must be grown to be on my live. Grown people make decisions. Grown people take responsibility for their behavior. And grown people don't blame other people or try to undermine other people. Because you got what you got, I got what I got. God gave one 5 talents, he gave one 3 talents. The only one that had the problem is the one he gave one. Because he had an attitude. And how many times, I don't say it over and over, can you afford the attitude you got? Can you, sir, can you, ma'am, continue to say, oh yeah, I heard that before and yeah, I get it. But look at your life. If you get it, let us get it. The moment you start acting like you get it, then I'll say, okay, you got it. But as long as you continue in the path and you still have the same immaturity, 1 minute you want to be a child, the next minute you want to be an adult, 1 minute you want to be the man of the household, and when the bills come, now you want the wife to take over. 1 minute you want to be the wife, next minute you want to be the man. Like, I understand being bisexual, but this is ridiculous. Some of you are too chaste. You need to walk in, be grown 24/7. Be responsible for what you do and what you don't do. Be a man or woman about your business. That's all we asking. If you want to be spiritual and operate and help other people, you got to first help yourself. Do your own shadow work. Get over yourself in order to help other people, okay? This is Apostle Ely. I will be back on later on today. Thank you guys for the Cash App. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for subscribing to my YouTube account. And thank you guys for joining my Patreon. It's only $5 a month. I have things in there. I will be doing money work later on. Thank you so much to you guys. If you want me to do any money work for you today, you're more than welcome to send cash out $20 to my cash app. It's in my bio. And I'll put your name in there and I'll place it in my pot. And I will burn my personal incense over that money. Over your name in my pot. All right? I'm doing what I can to help you. All right. This is Apostle Ely. Where's my... Oh, let me tell y'all this before I go.